Hello everyone, this is Jordan from Kanen Coffee, and today we have a quick mail Anita with us in the shop, and it had came in for a few things. One, that this machine had sat on in storage for quite a few years before actually trying to turn it back on, and then when it turned on, it wouldn't actually work. Also, a few issues here and there with water pumps and just water getting to certain places or steam getting to certain places. So we did quite a few things. We did a tune-up on the machine, which is descaling both the boilers, which this machine had quite a lot of scale, both in the group head and in in the single boiler. This is a heat exchanger type of machine. And so we had to descale it quite a few times. At least the steam boiler had to descale quite a few times. The heat exchanger pipe was actually pretty easy to descale. After that, we backflushed the machine to clean that bottom valve. I actually personally hand scrubbed the top valve. So when I speak of the top and bottom valve, I'm talking about the E61 group head. So this bottom one, usually you'll clean by backflushing. Descaling will clean this, but I actually had to go in there by hand because it was pretty bad in there. And so I scrubbed it by hand, make sure there was no more scale on the walls and even on the threading. And I had to replace the gasket that is on your actual E61 valve. It's kind of like a mushroom valve. At the bottom, there's a little gasket that keeps that valve closed. And so I had to replace that also. And after that, replace the pump. And we had to do quite a few things on the boiler, I believe. Let me make sure this is the right machine. Yes. So this is the one where I had to replace I had to replace the safety valve and actually have the original parts here. Some of the original parts. So this is your vacuum release valve. We replaced this one. As you can see, there's a lot of scale on there and it wouldn't close even if we tried to service it. Also, this is the big one. The boiler safety valve doesn't look like it would do much. All that scale, and that's kind of what your boiler looks like right now from all the leaking. And so to get to this one specifically, you have to take off all the little junctions and all the pipes. And while I was taking them off, I descaled all the pipes. So if you ever look under the hood of this machine, all your pipes are nice and copper look, just because I wanted to clean out all the pipes. Also replaced both of those valves, put everything back together, sealed it off with Teflon and Loctite on specific parts. And yeah, tested everything else and it's all working well. And so we're going to brew a shot, starting with our test coffee. Again, don't worry if this runs a little too fast or a little too slow. We don't calibrate any of our grinds to the machines. That's just the machine needing a little bit more water in the steam boiler. But now we are going to brew a shot it. It's running a little hot because, again, that heat exchanger runs through the steam boiler pipe, which is quite hot, burning hot, as you can see, 220. And so, again, there's a way to brew a better shot. I personally own a few heat exchanger machines. Usually you will want to purge the group head by just running water before you put the portafilter, just to cool off the group head a little bit. Yeah, it's a pretty good shot. And so we're going to turn that off. We're going to move that to the side for a bit. We're going to test the steam one. We have 1.3 bars of pressure about. This has a 2-spouter, so get a good, nice, dry steam since you have a dedicated steam boiler in this machine. And now that pump's going to kick on. We're just going to put this to the side just so it doesn't make a mess. Also, hot water, we could grab a pitcher, put it right under, and turn it on. And yeah, hot water comes out. That's about it for this video. If you like this repair or any of our other repairs on our channel, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thanks for watching.